Let's do it.
All right. What is up? I am in the park with Jordan Syatt of SyattFitness.com. For those of you who don't know Jordan, Jordan's a 5-time world record powerlifter.
Correct, yeah.
What else? Tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
I'm a very sweet and charming Jewish boy. Had
Absolutely.
an awesome bar mitzvah if you're into those. Let's see, I am Westside Barbell certified, Precision Nutrition certified, and I run SyattFitness.com, which is an online fitness website where I give free articles and free information, featured in CNN, the Huffington Post, and a bunch of other stuff like that as well. So just a big fitness nerd is pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do today, I asked you guys questions and we're just gonna roll them off. Jordan's gonna answer, I'm gonna answer, so you're gonna get, some answers will probably be the same, others will be different, so you can kind of see we have different views and give you guys different ideas and just provide value in a different way. So, first question, favorite protein?
Favorite protein is beef, 90%, 90-10.
I'm a chicken guy. Favorite carb?
Pasta.
Sweet potato. Favorite fat?
Peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I'm an almond butter guy. All right, so next question. Let's meet up and have a dance battle. No.
Absolutely not. Unless you really want to.
So there's a lot of dance questions. Backstory, Jordan came and visited me when I was working for Brett in Arizona, and he had an absolutely epic dance battle. I don't know if he still dances, but there it is. Crunchy or puffy cheese doodles?
It's a really interesting question. I'll go with crunchy.
I'm gonna go with puffy. Best book or article you have read lately?
I've read a bunch, but one of my most favorite is recently it's called Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath. Really a phenomenal book, whether you're interested in fitness or not. It's really more about how to make your ideas sticky. So how to get your points across in a way that even someone who knows nothing about them can really understand it. It's a really powerful tool. It's by Chip and Dan Heath called Made to Stick.
I would say mine would be probably the Big Leap. So it's kind of has to do with problems that are holding people back from going and getting certain things in life, whether it's because you're scared of something, stuff that happened in your past. So that is mine. Your philosophy on working with clients having trouble changing habits.
Oh man, that could take up a whole separate discussion. So
yeah. Rapid fire, quick.
Client who has trouble changing habits, you really have to find the client's trigger. You have to find their pinpoint, what motivates them. Maybe it's their children, maybe it's maybe it's money, maybe it's how people perceive them. Whatever it is, everyone has a trigger. And essentially your job is to listen. Just let them talk and listen to them about what motivates them and what drives them, and eventually they'll come out with it on their own.
Yeah, completely agree. Mine would just be just making it, whatever it is, have some sort of emotional connection to it, because that kind of has that's what the triggers for certain people to do certain things. So just whatever it is, there's a certain goal or there's a certain habit that they either can't do or are having trouble getting used to, is just having some sort of relationship with that. Working with clients with good habits but having a poor mindset.
Clients with good habits but a poor mindset.
So I would take that as probably like unhealthy relationships with food, maybe.
Oh, with
like
their body image or
yeah.
with food or something. Yeah. That's that's a really good question. I have some clients who have the best habits in the world in terms of they eat really well, they train consistently, but their mindset, especially in regard to themselves, is very self-deprecating, and they don't see themselves in the light that they actually should. And a lot of that just comes from positive reinforcement, just from letting them know that they are enough, that regardless of how they look or whatever, even if they're like the leanest person in the world, that wouldn't make them any more or less attractive. Like, they are an attractive and amazing person as they are, and showing them that they have that value intrinsically as opposed to chasing it extrinsically.
Absolutely. And also I would say having, I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Balance in other aspects of their life. So I know just for myself, my kind of I would say, obsessive habits with certain things fitness related. Going the opposite way and getting balance in, whether it's relationship wise, just business wise, all that helped take concentration and like all my focus away from that, and it's just way easier to get out of that mindset of like that one track mindset and kind of become obsessed and in most cases like unhealthy.
Yeah.
Best advice for trainers getting into online coaching?
Okay, good question. If you want to get into online coaching, start writing immediately. The only way you're really going to generate a sufficient income online with clients who trust you and clients who want to stay training with you, and continuity is arguably the most important thing with an online client. You need to give them a reason to trust you and to believe in you and to like you, essentially. And the best way to do that is by giving them free content. So a lot of coaches, they're like, oh no, I don't want to give all my secrets away for free, but I say give all your secrets away. Give everything you know away, tell everyone everything, get all your information out there, because the more you give, the more people will trust. And the reality is people don't necessarily pay for knowledge when a coach. A lot of times they just pay for accountability. And so they'll be paying you for that accountability if they trust you.
Yeah, and you don't have secrets. Yeah. Your secrets aren't secrets. They're known and they're out there. That's people are exactly paying for accountability. Mine would just be get started, whatever it is. If you want a website, get a website. I know I did the same thing. I spoke to Jordan like years ago about starting a website, and I literally didn't even do it up until a couple months ago. I was just like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready. Like, I don't want to do this because I don't have this in order yet. Like, just go do it. Like, whatever it is, like, you just have to jump in and do it.
100%.
Favorite place you've ever visited? Jordan's a big traveler. So.
I'm gonna have to go with Israel. Israel's like my home, essentially. So as often as I can, I always go back there, and specifically Tel Aviv Beach.
Awesome. Mine would say Jamaica. I went on a cruise and it was awesome. Where do you want to go that you haven't been?
Thailand. I'm actually planning on traveling there for about 3 months very soon. So I think I'll be staying in a city called Chiang Mai. Thailand, I've wanted to go there since I was in high school, so I'm stoked.
Mine, Maldives. Nice. Glow in the dark beaches.
Shit, why not?
God. Best time management advice.
Best time management advice. One of the best tricks I ever did specifically was I started listening to books on tape. Whether you're reading a book or listening to it on tape, reading and just getting more knowledge from elsewhere has been one of the biggest things for me, because it's given me more ideas, more inspiration, more things to write about. So one of the best things I ever did was start listening to audiobooks at like 1 to 1.25 times the normal speed. You can listen to them faster and get more information. And that way you can listen to them when you're driving or something.
Put a time limit on it, whatever it is that you want to get done. Put a time limit, that's it. That's all you're gonna work to get it done, like you'll do it. Workout, project, something at work, answering emails, set a timer, that's it. That's mine. How would you handle training funks? Whether it's not wanting to train yourself or certain hitting plateaus.
Yeah, man, it's actually I sort of went through that very recently, where after my last competition I deadlifted 4 times my body weight, 535 pounds at 132.
Yeah, just so like kind of putting that in perspective for like I had a 600-pound deadlift and people thought it was awesome. For me, that 4 times is like 700 and something pounds. So Jordan's a strong fucker. So
that was my goal for a long time, for years and years and years. And after I hit that goal, I went into a huge training funk. I didn't really want to do competitive powerlifting anymore. My mind just wasn't in it. And so the best thing I did was switch gears entirely. I focused on a different goal. And I went to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I started to train more for performance in a different sport. And then from there, I switched to more bodybuilding stuff. And then from there, now I'm actually getting in more towards the powerlifting stuff again. So if you're in a funk, change your focus, train in a different way. And the more variety you have in that sense, the easier it's going to be to get picking up again.
Yep, absolutely. Mine is just same thing, like have fun. Do something different and have fun. I was in the same funk, like after my meet, I took up gymnastics in the city, which is awesome. And then now it's, I train with some people who are really big kettlebell guys, like awesome at kettlebell stuff. So just getting really good at that stuff. So it was just changing what I was doing and just having fun, kind of fixing a bunch of like nagging injuries and all of that stuff. Almost done, guys. Favorite recovery technique between sessions?
Eat.
Sleep. Sleep. Advice coming back from an injury?
You can always train around an injury. Don't train through it, but you can always train around it. There's never a reason why you should completely stop training ever.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tons of stuff you can do. How to stick with a diet plan? It's a loaded one, but real quick.
How to stick with a diet plan? You have to find a diet plan that works for you. You have to find a plan that fits into your lifestyle as opposed to trying to fit your lifestyle into a given plan. You have different needs, goals, and preferences than everyone else, and you need to find a plan that works for you and your schedule.
Boom. Exactly. Make it something that you can continually do. And then the change, just make it habit-based is great because it's so much easier for you to stick to it rather than going really strict and completely screwing yourself. Last and final, probably most important question, where'd you get your dance moves?
Two people. First one, my mom. Mama Syatt taught me how to dance in our kitchen from when I was a little kid, and Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air gave me all my moves.
I think mine came from MC Hammer. My mom said I used to dance all the time, MC Hammer. I had Hammer pants and stuff. Awesome, this was great. If you're looking for Jordan, you should go find him anyway. SyFitness.com on Instagram, or SyFitness.com. And on Instagram, he's Syatt Fitness. Facebook fan page too, right?
Yeah, exactly. All just Syatt Fitness. You can search that.
I'll tag everything. Awesome, guys. Any more questions? Shoot them over. Jordan's with me for another day or two, so we'll shoot a video if we can. And thanks for stopping by.